Okay, Robbie. First of all, heading into the game at the weekend against Partick Thistle, what's your thoughts heading into the game, first of all?
Looking forward to it. It's a home game. We've had 2 tough away games recently. Not picked up the points we would probably like to from those 2 games, so this is now an opportunity to go back in front of our home crowd and hopefully put on a good performance and enjoy it. Good surface, good stadium, good atmosphere, and get 3 points.
How frustrating was it for you the other night to get the goalless draw and not get the points that you're wanting to clinch the title?
I think that every manager will tell you when they get into the game they want 3 points, and we're exactly the same. We're going into the air. It's a tough place to go. The last few years we've struggled down there and turned over a number of times. So when we reflect on it and where we are in the league, it's important that when we do go to these games we try and win it. If we don't win it, we pick up a point. So we have to accept that. It wasn't a great game for both teams. I think looking back, both managers will think that, certainly I do anyway, that a point was probably a fair result. It's up to us now to go and put on a performance at home and get 3 points.
What can you put your sort of the form down to? I mean, obviously you've had such great runs of form. Is it only natural that you're going to have points where you draw and things?
I think everyone's looking at judging us off what we did last month or in the month before that, where we won 12 games in a row. It's unsustainable in any league, any team. So there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be periods in the league where you maybe not quite at it, and not getting maybe the luck of the green that we did at times during that period where we scored a lot of goals, picked up a lot of points. So we have to make sure that we try and get back to that. But we're probably, the form we're showing at the moment is probably the same kind of form as everyone else in the league. It's just that we had a really, really good period for about 2.5 months. It's now up to us to try and get back to that again.
How important is it, do you feel, that you just concentrate on yourselves and each game and getting the 3 points if you can?
To be honest, that's all we can do. We've got a good position in the league, but our focus is solely on the game on Saturday. We played obviously Tuesday night. We recover straight after that, and today and tomorrow, and try and get 3 points. Once we get that out of the way, the focus goes on to Morton away, a different type of game, a tough game as well. So for us, it's just game to game, and it's been like that the whole season. It'll be like that right to the end of the season as well.
And Partick Thistle, obviously at the bottom of the table, really have something to fight for as well. How difficult are they going to make it, do you feel?
It'll be a very tough game, no doubt. We went down there and we won convincingly in the end, but the initial part of the game was very tough. Plus 30 minutes we found it hard. They were probably the better team. They've obviously brought in some good players. Graham coming in from the Premier League, we know from Ross County from last season. A couple of other guys that have come in have boosted the squad, coming in from Rangers, so good players. Even when you look at the league, it's very tight. Usually when you have this, when at this stage of the season, you have one maybe 2 teams that are cut adrift that are sitting at the bottom with 10 points, and it's it's like almost guaranteed 3 points for everyone else in the league. It's not like that this year. everyone's tight. Partick are only 11 points off the playoffs. Shows you how tight they are, even though they're sitting in the bottom of the league. So all the games are tough. All games are you need to be at it right from the start.
And Nicky Clark, I saw him outside, and you said the other week that he's improving quite quickly. How is he now?
He's doing great. So firstly, credit to the doctors and to Marson the physio for getting him back so quickly. Nicky's been great. He's working extremely hard. He was on pitch again with us today, not with the first team but beside us, doing some conditioning work, so we hope to have him back by the end of the month, which would be brilliant. I think we've missed him. We missed his character about the team, but also his quality within the team from set plays and his link up play with Shank, so it'll be great to get him back. How
big a boost will that be for you and him as well, to be part of that run into the end of the season?
Firstly, for the team, I think it would be massive for us, because he's been a big player throughout the season, and he will be a big player towards the end of the season. And for the player himself, originally when we got injury, we were looking at the start of next season, and after the operation I was really happy with it, and we thought we could try and push him, and to his credit, he's done everything right. He's working extremely hard to get back, so it'll be great. Look, although we're seeing the end of this month, I don't want to put a date on it. I would rather just get him back full fitness, so it might be the end of this month, it might be 2 or 3 weeks into the next month.
It's certainly a big step forward, Robbie, to have him kicking a ball again.
Definitely, yeah. So I think we've missed him. I think that wee bit of spark and creativity that he brings to the team. So it'll be great to get him back. Obviously, it gives us an option as well. We're looking at the bench from the other night. Quite a few defensive players on there. We'd like to get a few more attacking options as well.
It's great to blow sides away with free-flowing football, but could Saturday be one of those games where you just have to park that to one side, just roll your sleeves up and get stuck?
I think if you watched any of the games over the course of the weekend, and even the game last night up at Arbroath, you know, pitches are difficult to play on. You know, it's teams kind of know each other by now. You know, most of us have played each other 3, maybe 4 times, so you know all the players know each other. So it can be quite a negative game at times, which can be hard to kind of open up like it is early in the season. So yeah, there'll be times you need to grind it out. We've managed to do that this season, but we're hoping Saturday. You know, the pitch is good here, nice and open, get a good support. Players are looking good. You know, we can go and put a decent performance on.
Ian McCall will obviously have his team well wound up for the game. Do you think they'll be really dangerous opponents, almost like wounded animals?
Yeah, I think when you're at where they are in the league at the moment, this is a free hit when they come here. You know, they won't be expected to take anything from the game, so we know the first 15-20 minutes of the game they'll be front foot, they'll be coming at us, they'll be direct. They've got 2 big target men up front, and Graham and Rudden. You know, we have to deal with that storm, but we also have to get the ball down and play and show our quality. So, you know, we'll have a look at what they do, but most of our focus will be on what we do.
And team news, rest of the team news?
Good, all good. We're hoping to get Butcher back tomorrow to train, you know, which would be fantastic for us if we could, and we'll judge him after that. And then other than that, everyone's good. And
just your thoughts on the hot topic of the coronavirus and no handshakes after games. I mean, what do you make of that directive?
It's up to the SFA, to be honest. You know, we get told what to do and we just accept it. You know, so I'm not one for getting involved in it. We'll do what we're told and go on with it.